to the final Kingdom Hearts 3 stream for now, at least. Some things to do. First things first, I figure. I did get, a lot of materials and whatnot, including the materials for the Ultima Blade. So I'll go ahead and craft some stuff here. First things first is the Ultima weapon, so I need to make 2 pulsing crystals for this. So synthesize pulsing crystals 2. Good. Then I can make that. Wait, what? I just made them. Oh, I had to put it back in the bank like that. That's a little weird, but okay. Now I got Ultima Blade, or Ultima Weapon. There we go. Ah, yes. Sweet. Ultima Weapon, yeah, damn right. Next up, I'm going... Ooh, Blade Master as well. I guess the Ultima Weapon is maxed out. Okay. Next up is Donald. I will give him the Save the Queen Plus, which gives him Heistaga, which means he's going to regen magic faster, which is important, because at this point, I'll get in some strategy stuff I was messing with, but at this point, Donald is just basically there to cast Cure over and over again. Damage Siphon works as well. So I need 1 Soothing Crystal. Soothing Crystal. Yay! Back out and go in. Alright. And now Goofy's the only one where, honestly, I don't need to make anything for him, because in terms of, secondary passives or whatever, I don't care about these, Damage Siphon, Stun Protection. I mean, Stun Protection, okay. Honestly, I would rather choose this, just because I'm assuming Nobody Buster means he does more damage against nobodies. But I only have 1 Everescent Crystal, and I'm assuming I don't need it for anything else, but I'm kind of scared to use that. So for now, I'll take this, and if for some reason I feel like I'm having trouble, maybe I'll check that out. But this one, I need a Blazing and a Pulsing. Pulsing. Blazing. Yeah, go in. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. King. Go. I mean, I don't think there's any good armor. I mean, I don't even know what kind of armor I want at this point. If I wanted to go full defense, or if I want to get some, siphon stuff going. I think I'm good with what I have, though. I could make something else for Goofy. Because he has a 4, but only being increasing about 1. Not that important. If we start dying or stuff, I can make these very minor upgrades. But for now, we're good. So I think that's it. So let me equip this stuff. I can talk about some things as I was going through and, finishing up some, secondary things. I was getting some new rings and stuff. So I can talk about that. But for now, he gets Save the Queen Plus. So he goes from a... Oh, it just gives him a little bit more MP haste. Okay, that's fine. He gets 1... So again, not much of an increase to anything for their damage stuff. Me, though, I guess I'll replace that one, because I still have Grand Chef. Well, yeah, that's for if I want to heal. I don't really need to farm, but I'll have to see how I like this. Let me take this out, then. I want to see how I like the Ultima Weapon's form change. I'm sure it's awesome, though. That's a nice increase. So since I got the trophy for this, I'm assuming that means I can't level up the Ultima Weapon. Yeah, because that's already maxed out. If I need to, I can level these up, but, this is where I'll start talking about strategy, because the Ultima Weapon is the strongest weapon stat-wise that you have. So, let's talk about my strategy really quick, all the stuff that I got. So, I'll start with the easy ones. Donald, again, at this point, he is only there to heal. So in this game, you have magic. Obviously, casting spells uses magic. But if you cast a healing spell, it uses all of your magic, regardless of how much you have. So Donald's going to be healing all the time, which means he's always going to be out of magic. So I have him spec'd so his magic gets back quicker, and you can see here he has MP Hastaga, or Ega, MP Haste, MP Haste, MP Haste Ega. So he's going to get his magic back a lot faster. Let's see, 30, 60, 70, 80. So he's got 80%. It's going to get back faster by 80%. So that's how he's spec'd right now. And then obviously he also has a bunch of magic, but it's more important than just, getting that. Goofy does not matter, so instead of anything like, for that stuff, I gave him these two things, so that whenever we defeat enemies, if they drop health or magic, they will be dropping more of it, like a bigger drop. And that plays into me, because I have two kind of differing strategies here. If I really wanted to, I could use this Grand Chef, which has Wizard's Ruse, which gives you a chance to recover HP when you use magic. So that means I can be using magic more often. That plays into some of my skills, where if I use magic like multiple times in a row, it costs less and less to cast. And because of that, I have this, which has MP Thrift, which reduces magic by 20%. And then I have Damage Siphon, which gives me magic back when I get hit. So basically, I'm spec'd as of right now to basically a magic build, where I want to get as much magic back as possible, use as less MP as possible, because that will heal me. Plus, it's really nice as an AoE, because magic is really like OP in these games. The other ring I have here is a second Wizard's Ruse. So, these things give you a chance to recover health when using magic. Well, now they're stacked. But that's if I use the Grand Chef. Right now I just made the ultimate weapon, which is better magic stat. It does not have Wizard's Ruse by default, so I'll only be having that 1% chance to proc, but that's okay. What does it have anyway? Combo boost, air combo boost, and situation boost. Fill situation command engages more quickly as you defeat enemies. Okay, nothing too amazing honestly, but the form change has a bunch of different spells. Oh damn. Teleport, Combo Master, Leaf Bracer, Withstand Combo, MP Hastera, Hidden Potential, gain strength and magic when battling powerful foes. Okay, that's pretty nice. So more than likely, I'll stay with Ultimate Weapon, which is why I have these things here anyways. If I end up not using magic, I can switch it out. But again, I think with my build, I like the idea of using magic. So the fact that it costs less, I get more back, and it can heal me. All three of those things work well in sync. Regardless of if I use the Grand Chef or not. So the Grand Chef would be less damage, but it would give me more of a chance to heal. Okay. So that's my strategy. Yeah, so with that, figure let's do some last minute minor things, like finish cooking all the foods, just for the hell of it. A, we'll get a trophy for it, and B, in case like these higher level battle gates are too difficult or something, I can always eat food. I might as well just see what these things make. But more importantly, we get the trophy for it. And after this, it's basically combat from here on out until the end. So we got the secret menu, or special menu. Let's go with these things first. Poisons. What the hell is French? Poisson. It's clearly poison. So this is a pepper shaker one. Okay, begin cooking. I could have put the ring on to make it easier to get excellence. We'll see if I don't get an excellent. Seafood tartare. A rat kebab. This is fire, which is what? Frying pan, I believe? Okay. Yeah. There we go. Yay.
All right. We did it.
Sea bass poulet. So this must be like a fish, like le poisson, like fish or something, seafood. Alright, here we go, desserts. Ooh, banana, butter, and honey. Delicious.
Yeah.
No, I want an excellent.
Yes.
I think
How's that?
I don't know, that's fine. Warm banana souffle. For now, I'll cook everything once, and if we can go back and get excellence, I'll do that. Right, begin cooking this.
Yeah.
Go.
All right. We did it.
Fruit gelée. Okay. Ooh, that's a ton of ingredients.
Yeah. Oops.
No! It blew up in my face.
Sorry.
Shit. Again, like, these are so sensitive.
Yeah. Oops. Oh.
Alright, I gotta put the ring on. Like,
Sorry.
it went from nothing to break immediately. Like, I'm moving so slow. Alright, I gotta get that ring on. These eggs are so fucking sensitive, and I don't feel like farming these ingredients again. I mean, I'll just do it off stream if I have to, but I wanted to get this done on stream. Unfortunately, it means 2 more loading screens, but oh well. Rather get it done on stream and then not worry about it. Because these ingredients you farm from the flan minigames, which aren't bad, but you know, I don't want to have to go to a world, play a minigame for like 3 minutes just to be able to make one fucking recipe. Yeah, but like it's so sensitive, so you're just pushing your thumbs apart, but like it's such a minor movement, like it's very precise. It's pretty cool how precise it is, but you know, at times, like there, it's like the difference between barely cracked and broken is the tiniest subtle movement. Like, oh god. Alright, I'll take out Cosmic Arts for now. That ring called Guamala's ring. I can also put on the Grand Chef. Yeah.
Couldn't ask.
I don't know if it matters, but sure. Alright. Fuck you, eggs. I think I only have 3 shots at that last one, and then if that first one also uses an ingredient, I might only have 2 shots at this, so 1 each. As long as I can make this. I don't think they need to be excellent, but you know, I want them to be excellent. Alright, pain in the ass. Alright, begin cooking.
Yeah. Nice.
Yay!
All right. We did it.
We make tartare off fruits. Okay? Let's go make this an excellent. I get 2 shots at it. Oh no, I get 5 shots at it. Okay, never mind, we're good.
Yeah. Oh.
It showed me sparkles! What? Why would it show me the sparkles? And I think that was another case of where I pressed L1 R1 and my like thumbs moved. No! Oh my god, why is this so difficult?
Yes. How's that?
Like my thumbs are moving, like you don't think about this, but you know, your hand's here, and as you're moving your thumbs, the second you tap this, your thumbs like instinctively move on you. Oh my god. So I have it lined up, and then I press the buttons, and they fucking move on me.
Oops. Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
Why is this not working? Yeah, the eggs are so fucking sensitive.
Oops. Oh.
I don't know why it's breaking.
Sorry.
Like it's not sparkling and then it's broken. Like
Yeah.
it's impossible to fucking get the sparkles for some reason.
Oops. Oh.
I don't
Sorry.
understand why this isn't working. This is making no sense at all. Alright, I'm done. I can't waste that last one. So we tried. But like, how is it going from no sparkles to broken with the tiniest movement? Like, I don't get that. It seems like it's skipping an entire 2 sections. There should be minor sparkles, major sparkles. And then on either end is nothing, broken. And it's skipping that whole middle section. Like, whatever. I'll do the off stream. I'm not fucking dealing with that. That's bullshit. Even with 2 fucking rings that make it easier to cook, it's still breaking super easy. Alright, so put these back on. Siphon. Good.
Don't
Ultimate
worry,
weapon.
the
Oh,
fire's
that looks so
been out for a while.
badass too. Oh my god. Alright, so, yeah, now just battles. So, the first battle. Tank Yard. I gotta bring up that page while I'm waiting. So I can get to them quicker. And I actually know this one, I have one last picture to take, and it's in this battle gate. So I gotta take a picture too. Here we are. Oh, there's only one in this area. Okay.
Don't worry, the fire's been out for a while.
I also have to do a shot lock, so that should be nice. Some stuff done in the process. 1 star. Okay, so I gotta get a picture, I need shot lock, and then just check out the blade in general. Let's see what ultimate form is, but you know, it's probably super badass. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, I need a picture of the dick.
Let's see.
That it didn't count. He was moving.
Let's see.
There you go. I got all the pictures taken. Yay! Let me do the shot lock. Go. Now I did all the shot locks. Perfect. Now we can check out this blade. Ultimate form. Oh, I didn't get to see the ultimate form because the tower's blocking me. Alright. Nice and fast. Oh my god. Oh yeah, see that's the teleport right there. So it teleports to the enemy. So if they're far away from me, it teleports right to them. Yeah, this is fucking awesome. I didn't even get to see half the shit that was going on there. Illusory crystal. Secret report. Nice. Oh, this is so good. I gotta get that bad taste of those broken eggs out of my mouth. That pissed me off. That was not how I wanted to start. I couldn't get the fucking thing cooked. Alright, next up is Ice Labyrinth. Okay, so it's in the labyrinth. Down the hall at the bottom of the elevator. Okay.
You know, we have you guys to thank for saving the company. Couldn't ask for better friends.
Thank you, Sully. Angus, nice.
Back off. Back off.
Kill these guys because I can.
Back off.
Alright, now I get to see the transformation since, you know, we get to see it last time. Aha! Oh, see, it even changes the blade. Well, I mean, they always change the blade, but it's less spiky now. I didn't get to see the finish either. What's the finish? I mean, we'll see this a lot, because I'm obviously going to be using this blade. Oh, okay. Never. I was about to say it's a short AoE, but then, you know, at the last second, it shot out. Yeah. I mean, clearly, it's the ultimate blade, ultimate weapon, so it's obviously going to be awesome. Why is that broom moving back there?
The crane might come in handy if we need to get back up.
Ghost broom? Stop. Nope. That's weird. Alright, next up. World map. So, the Ice Labyrinth. Hopefully there's only one save point in there. Labyrinth of Ice, yes, okay. They say it is down the hall at the bottom of the elevator. Okay. I was thinking the same thing, like, where's the witch at that lost this broom? Okay. Labyrinth of Ice. Bottom of the elevator. Right, we just gotta go through until, I mean, the elevator's at the very end, I think. Makes sense. Eventually we'll hit it up. You're all just side areas. Yeah. Supposed to go. It's not. This is the way you're supposed to go. What? Where the hell? Have to spin it again, I guess? Oh, okay, I thought it was spun naturally. No. Fuck. I thought there was like another one. I'm thinking of a different area. Alright, well, right now, I can't even find the way out of here. Okay. Oh, I can do, that's why. Yeah. Good. This is an elevator. Actually, I don't think it is. I don't know. Alright, just gotta look around. Let's grind the way through. I mean, of the materials I need, I actually am very low on frost stuff. That'll come into play later off stream. Just gotta craft one of everything. I still have some like farming to do off stream. But it's not a tough game to platinum. I mean, it's fun, obviously. That's the first part. I could have sworn this was the elevator right here, now that I think about it. I guess it's not. This is the area I was thinking of when I thought elevator. Oh god, I'm never gonna find this thing. Oh wait, here we go. Is this the elevator? No. Back to the beginning. I am never gonna find this stupid thing, because this is a literal maze. Well, gotta keep going until eventually find it. Okay. I don't need to rotate these anymore. They have already been rotated. I mean, this is just where I came from. Where are there other paths to take? God, why do they have to put it in the maze? You guys aren't even dropping frost stuff. Can't go up there. You ride this then. This has to be the solution. There. It's to a new area. Eventually find the stupid elevator. This was the last area. Okay, this is the end. Where is... Here's the elevator. Thank you. Alright. Well, that took forever.
Back off!
Get out of here. Got the filthy animals. somewhere. I wonder if these things dropped any gems. Which is money. Yeah, everything looks the same, yeah. I mean, it's a maze. They call it a labyrinth. Alright, so it said at the end of the hall, but once again, the place is a maze. There's not like a specific hall anywhere. Right. Chest I got. It's hard to miss, so it's not like I'm gonna pass it. It's just a matter of going to the right room that has it. Air's not too big, to be fair. Part of it the first time through is you had to unlock like everything by spinning on these and whatnot, so I don't have to do that anymore. Matter of running through and finding it. That's where the treasure is, so I don't need to get that. Back down. We're going up. The description never said anything about going up. I'm gonna watch a video. There it is. Good. I was about to say, if I don't find the soon, I'm gonna watch a video. But we got it. Took forever. I got it. 2-star. Okay. It's fine. That took a legit like 5 minutes to get to. Bunch of nobodies. Oh god, get wrecked, man. I already have Thundaza too. Get the next wave of enemies I'll unleash. Oh no, these guys are annoying, so they can die. You guys. Flare force on these dudes. Sniper in the back. Stream snipers. Pathetic. Oh wow. I'm getting Thundaza after 2 hits. I wonder if that has to do with the... Oh, it is! I didn't even think about that. So this blade said it had situational boost, which, like, you know, makes things happen faster, so, you know, I can get ultimate form faster and whatnot. I wasn't even thinking about that. So normally it takes 3 Thundagas to get Thundaza. Now it's only taking 2, sometimes only 1. So I'll be getting Thundaza way more often. Oh my god. I mean, obviously just stat-wise this is strong, but then everything else, passively, so good. Love it when stream snipers fail. Yeah. Goofy! Oh, I love that he's falling down as we do this. I'm gonna kill him with the finisher, obviously. Get it. Yeah. And that's one thing. Like, when they give you an Ultima weapon, it's an Ultima weapon. Everescent. Oh, now we have 2 Everescent crystals. Okay. Secret report. That's the other thing I was seeing. As I was trying to farm the materials to make the Ultima weapon, and some other weapons, whatnot, the best places to farm are these battle areas. But seeing as I didn't do them on stream, I didn't want to do them off stream, so I couldn't farm them there. I had to farm other areas, which still wasn't bad at all. This game, again, the platinum in this game is not that bad, especially compared to other RPGs, let alone JRPGs. It's pretty good, and they seem to have really streamlined the crafting process in terms of getting materials. They made it really easy, which I'm okay with. I mean, I don't know who would have a problem with making it. It's still grindy, but, like, you know, it's an easy grind. Plus the game's fun, so like grinding in this game is just fun. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Let's find the way out. It's like, if you don't like the game, you're not gonna go for the platinum anyway. Plus, who are you to not like the game? Weirdo.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's only one save point, unfortunately. Although no, I can just ride the elevator up and they'll take us out of here, and then I can get to a save point somewhere else. Because again, this fucking maze. I'd rather run through the open world, get to a save point. The elevator doesn't come back? Are you kidding me? So we gotta run through the whole thing. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna ignore the enemies then. Got glide. Go fast. Yeah, they're trapped. Yeah. That's just a matter of making the correct turns. Yeah, and like, in the end, the area is not that big. It's just a matter of it being a maze, and again, the first time through I had to activate a bunch of other things, but otherwise we're good. Roll through here, and we're back. Now I just gotta remember how to, it's down here. Wow, I could have just gone right there and that's where it was. Damn it, I didn't even see that doorway. I ran through this one section like 4 times, and I was right next to the thing. Every time. We could have gotten there in 30 seconds or less. Oh well. Next area is the Caribbean. Fuck you. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. Okay, so the Caribbean, obviously, as you guys know, you can go to a bunch of different islands. The description on this page says Caribbean, in the cave. What the fuck are you talking about? There's like 6 to 8 islands to land on. And then there's caves in like every single one. And there's caves in the Port Royales, like in the cave. Thanks for that description. So let's see, Battlegate number 10. Something a little bit more descriptive than in the cave. Let's see. Battlegate 10 location. Through the underwater caves to the cove where you found the Leviathan ship. That's more descriptive, but it doesn't help me. Oh, okay, so it's the first area. There you go. Thank you for having a picture. See, so it's right from here. It's through these caves. So I just gotta go through this area until we find it. Send nudes. I mean, help. Again, having to search for these on my own, like I would do it, but since we're streaming, it'd just take forever. Even for speeding through, not fighting the enemies, it'd still take a good like half hour at least per world. So I don't have a problem looking up where to find these. Hang on, what? I'm guessing he's talking about swimming, because this is where you learn to swim. Yeah, Jack. Afraid of swimming. Find some, Now they are hard to miss, but there's a chance that I do miss this one just because of how kind of open and hidden it could be in this water system.
Hope we find some ingredients around here.
This is all the treasure and stuff. But normally they haven't hidden them yet. They put them in like in a big open room, so I wouldn't expect it to be hidden here either. It still checks certain areas. These things aren't meant to be hidden. Okay. Ow! I was about to say they didn't hit me, but then I got hit by the last one. I think this was the side area. Yeah, so it's not gonna be. Come on, keep going. Oh, there was this fast travel point here? I knew that. I would expect it to be here, probably. Big open area. No, I don't see it. Okay, so we'll keep looking. This matches their description a bit better. Underwater cave. There it is. God, this is awesome. I cannot believe, I said before, how this has become like the best looking world. And, oh, it's so well built and going from, you know, Tangled to Pirates of the Caribbean flawlessly. And that really does, like, you know, first of all, when I describe this game to people that don't know it, I like using the Star Wars reference. And now that Disney owns Star Wars, this already shows you can incorporate Star Wars into this. And then the fact the similarities between Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts, like, I don't see how, if there is, / when there is another game, they totally should incorporate Star Wars. Like, I love Star Wars, I can see how I'm iffy at times of whether it should be in there and out there, but like with this shows graphically it can be done where it still looks really nice, realistic, and it could totally work again story-wise because of all the parallels. So like, yeah, Star Wars would totally work. Plus, Mark Hamill's already in this, so Star Wars won't make sense with Disney? Well, I mean, you wouldn't think Final Fantasy makes sense. And Pirates of the Caribbean. Too many deaths? Yeah, but like, you know, they don't have to have death. But this game has deaths. Or, I mean, people got stabbed. It can have its tender moments too. Droid war all over again. That does it. Just him being a jerk up there. Wow, he's really high up there. No, I mean, I can totally see it being a thing like where you're helping Resistance. I guess technically you can also do something where, like, you know, first we meet Kylo Ren, and Kylo, being the manipulator that he is, you know, tries to manipulate us to his side. Oh, help me find these people who are hurting others. Like, you know, try to do that whole spiel, saying that the Resistance is hurting people, blah blah blah, and then we find out the truth. Again, I mean, I don't necessarily know if I want it per se, but I can see how it could work. I don't know how I'd feel about it. I wouldn't hate it, I don't know if I'd love it, but it could totally at least work. Whereas before this, I would say, no, I don't want it, because it wouldn't look good at all, and that would ruin everything for me. But nope, it would definitely look good.
Here we go.
I mean, that's kind of what Kingdom Hearts... What the hell was it called? Birth by Sleep, right? That's one with Aqua? I'm actually forgetting at this point. I think it's Birth by Sleep. Ooh, I got the Yoink selfie. But yeah, in Birth by Sleep, you played as 3 different main characters, and each one visited the same world, but one of the main characters, for the most part, was always working with the bad guys unintentionally, Like, you know, when they went to Peter Pan, he was helping Captain Hook, not knowing Hook was the bad guy, but, you know, we heard about how there's this Peter Pan who's always, you know, ruining things and, you know, breaking stuff, etc. So, like, they can do something like that. That's what's actually lacking in this. Like, there aren't really any twists in terms of, oh, we're helping a bad guy that we don't know is a bad guy type of thing. That's not... I'm not criticizing it. It's just something I noticed. I can't remember if, like, the original games had that. But, yeah, I can totally see something like that, where, you know, at first, at least, someone, it could be Riku, who always has a, you know, he's one of the characters that has a dark side, and he's accepted it. That actually makes him, like, a better Keyblade Master, because he knows he has a dark side, he doesn't push it away. He just doesn't use it for evil. Stuff like that. I could totally see that happening. We have to go back out this way. But yeah, they already have Mark Hamill as Master Ericus. No, he'd be down.
Crabs, here, located, found.
Found some crabs? Oh, there's crabs all down there. Well, I already maxed out. Oh, that's right. It's too, well... Alright, it's probably going to be quicker to fast travel anyway. So once you max out your ship, you get the option of taking your ship or the Black Pearl. And I took the Black Pearl, and that's what this is. Doesn't really look any different. Especially without the flags raised and everything, but this is the Black Pearl. But at this point, crabs don't do anything. So, I mean, the main difference is you can see that the this thing is over here as opposed to being next to the wheel. It's to the side of the wheel. Which major difference.
Prepare to set sail!
Alright, let me just go somewhere. Oh, that doesn't even have a save point. Let's go Port Royale. I never turned in the photo mission either. Shit. And Port Royale doesn't have a Google. Damn it. So I gotta turn that in too. Just see what I get for it.
Come on, fellas!
Where are we going next? Does that have a Moogle anywhere? Yeah, San Francisco. So this one is entrance to the tunnel on the west. There's two of them here. Okay. I'll go to the Moogle here. So easily San Francisco, I have the least amount of treasures. I think it's only at 50%. That's probably, of the things I have left to do, that's the most tedious one left for me, is getting all the treasures. I have most of them in most of the worlds. They're all like 90%-ish, except for this one, because of, you know, it's a legit city with multiple elevations, and alleyways, and stuff like that. There's lots of stuff that I missed. Plus it was one of the last worlds, so I haven't really had time just to look through it off stream. Sinister Gem. Yeah, that's the other thing that's really lacking in this game is Final Fantasy characters. They did have the Final Fantasy thing in Toy Story. That's the character that Sora was. He was from a game, whatever they called it in Toy Story Land. That was Final Fantasy. Yeah, other than that, yeah, there was Squall. There's a bunch of characters that were in there. Most of them were from Final Fantasy, like I think 7 or so. Yeah, now that you mention it, they were missing in this game as well. There's Cloud and all them. Yeah, so that was missing too. I even noticed that. Because usually they're with Merlin, who also has Winnie the Pooh. So we got Merlin and Winnie the Pooh, but we didn't get any of the Final Fantasy characters. Yeah. Got Dark Chain is 1. Okay. That's all of them. All done. I can buy something, the Sinister Gem. Okay. And now, go out here during the day to the tunnel We even had Auron in that final. That was, yeah. Kingdom Hearts 2 had Auron in it. Yeah. One of my faves. Now, granted, that's because I haven't played too many Final Fantasy games. I played 10, 10-2, all of the 13 sagas, newest one.
Sora, you're heading off course.
I definitely want to play like the old Final Fantasies, and I will. I've been holding off on whatever Final Fantasy 7 that's like supposedly being, remade. That's been like decade plus. But I'm always watching them on Steam and stuff. I want to play the old games. I love Final Fantasy. I love turn-based combat. I love all that stuff. Alright, so where's the tunnel at? The bridge. There's the tunnel. There it is right there. Okay. No. 2-star? I'm waiting for it to be a 3-star. Can't believe it'd be the very last one, but it might be. Ooh, evening. Oh, hey, it's this bridge, which is just the cutscene from the beginning of the game.
Back off!
Boss again? Oh, what's there in the action forward triangle? Oh, it's cover slide. I don't care about cover slide. Come on, you're trying to use all the cars. Yeah. It's because of all the cars. If you press the triangle half the time, it's gonna be cover slide. Alright, well you can get the kill on them, Goofy. Oh, we got armor on, you piece of shit. You can get the armor down so Goofy can get the kill. I have 17 seconds, I'll be good.
It's over! There!
Oh god. No! I lost the form, there you go. Come on, Goofy. There, I don't think he might kill him. He should. It's not that much health left. Get him, Goofy. Yeah, nice job. Alright, cool. Yin Yang Cufflink. That's about. I mean, these aren't even a challenge yet, so theoretically that one ring that's like supposed to give me a chance to heal, I don't even need that. But then again, I also don't need any other ring. I could put like a Thunder Boost ring on to get even more damage, but like, we don't need anything. We're kicking ass. I am max level, I forgot to mention that. I did grind all the way up, and so far, I mean, post-game content is not tough. A little surprising. MP Haste and a bunch of boosts. I can give it to Donald, I guess. This one's just straight up MP Haste. How's the magic on it? Oh, but no, that's right, because he's not using any spells, so giving him anything else doesn't even matter. Yeah, no, he doesn't need that. Glass Cannon.
Come on, fellas.
Let's see where we're going next. Caton Bank Helipad. I don't know what the bank is, but I'm guessing the helipad's up there. One of these big buildings. Pretty sure it's up there. Can't get there from here? Alright, fine. The helipad. Come on. it is over there.
Yeah.
The background. I mean, obviously there's not a lot there, but pretty nice. Hey, you can see a city back there. This is the 1-star. Man, we're almost done, and we haven't gotten to the 3-star yet. This is going a lot quicker than I expect. I mean, I expected it to go too long, but the first half hour was cooking and crafting. So in a half hour, I've gotten through almost all of them. I think there's only 14 or so. There's only 2 left, maybe? Maybe there's more than 14. I think there's only 2 left, though.
Danger detected. Back off!
Whammo! Get wrecked.
Try this!
Let's get that going. Oh, that's the wrong one. Damn you. I'm gonna do Flare Force. Fine. I'm flying, so I can't hit him. I can hit one guy on the ground. Wow, and then we fell. Alright, cancel it. Can't be it. Where's everyone else at? Just use Flare Force. I don't know where they must be underneath us. They are, okay. Because I fell down there, they jumped down. Come on. Alright, fuck these guys. Because I fell down there, you go. Oh cool, so it does attack even above. It was way above us. Blizzard cufflink, nah. There's only 2 left, wow. It's going by really quick. Both of them in the Keyblade Graveyard. South of the Wasteland in the large wasteland area. South of the Wasteland, okay.
Back off!
Danger to them, maybe. Danger to me.
Back off! Back off! Thunder!
Where's that save for that?
Sora, please climb on.
Oh. Save's over here. Yeah, it's over here. It's gotta. When you're out of combat, it shows up. When you're in combat, you can't see where the save point is. Alright, world map. Has to be a 3-star one, 'cause it wouldn't show you 3 stars if there wasn't one. But based on the trend of fighting bosses, I can imagine, yeah, the very final one's going to be fighting all these enemies potentially. Alright, this just says Wasteland. Oh! Oh no, this one, no, that's 0. I was going to say you can see it, but that's 0. I'll just start from the beginning and go. Because they told me it's south from the Wasteland. I gotta save the game too, because when you beat the game, it puts you back before the final boss, so technically I might trigger... Although no, the final boss is through the maze. So we should be good, but I'm going to save no matter what, because if I accidentally trigger the final boss, we're not going to do that. But no, the final boss should be in the, that city, you know, that white city, whatever the hell that was called. So we should be good regardless of that, but either way, let's make a save. Alright. Let's walk back here. There. This is Battlegate, or is this going to teleport me somewhere? Battlegate 13. Okay, good. So this is 2. Okay, so yeah, 14 should be a 3-star one. Okay. Ooh. Hell's this thing? I don't know if I fought this. It doesn't seem too familiar, but... Oh wait, you know what? Yeah, I did. I remember it. That's right. That's being a jerk. Yeah, I mean, some of them are like this, where it's just the boss and a few other enemies. There could be more enemies after the boss, though, but... A couple of them were just the boss and all the fodder. No, he got out of the water. Oh, he's not gonna get hit at all. Shit. Unless he walks into the water. No, he did walk into it once, he should. Twice. Alright. It's fine though.
Back off! Back at you!
Since I never use shot lock, what am I locking onto anyway? I don't know what I'm locking onto. Whatever. Try it again. There you go, it's the head. That's nice. Form.
Back at you! Go! Yeah, take this! Yeah! Go! I know what!
Okay. That's about? I already have one though. Name seems familiar. That's the Blizzard one. Yeah, I already had one of these, okay. Right, it's the other one. Said it was in the large wasteland area. They said this is south of the wasteland, so just go with it. Again. There it is, right in front of us, okay. This has to be the 3-star one. Now, is this going to be like all 13 bosses? Or what? We'll see. Alright. Sora must face this challenge alone. Oh, okay. I wonder, is this gonna be maybe the Xehanort fight again? We'll see. Okay, but I'm alone. No Donald or Goofy. Dark Inferno. Oh wow, so much damage.
Back off!
Ow.
Yeah, got him!
Get
So long!
Make use of everything I have. Ow! Where is he? There he is. Alright, so this one I'm probably gonna take a couple tries at least. He's not dealing that much damage per hit, but Let's see, maybe I can get it done. Ultimate form will be a lot easier too.
Here we go.
I'm not playing defensively at all. I'm just all offense, which is going to be a potential hazard.
Yeah, back off.
We're kicking his ass so far.
Back off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, now we got this. We're good.
It's over. Back off. Go. There. So
Missed everything. Oh no, I still hit him. Oh, because that was a finish. Ah, yeah. Now it's going to be tough because we don't have ultimate form. In fact, let me just go ahead and quickly... Oh crap, I'm sleeping. I was going to heal. You get a magic off. And heal. There we go. It's alright. Oh my god. You can just stun lock you like crazy, but thankfully again, I can take the hits. Oh my god. I only need a few hits to fucking get ultimate form, but he just stun locked me with 3 or 4 different combos in a row. Nope. Wow. There you go.
see ya. There.
Pain in the ass. Almost lost there. Piss me off. Now it's gonna die. Fuck off, dick. Alright. No thine enemy. Still not that tough, but okay. Alright. Finger smack. That was really quick. Again, it's because I'm max level, but you know, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. That was really tough stuff. Alright though. It's fun. MPA Stega, okay, so that works for Donald. Although at this point, you know, it's not gonna matter. Probably doesn't need the AP. Put that there. 2 more magic. Damn, so now he's got, okay, so he's getting his magic back twice as quick, but as far as I'm concerned, for now, there's no more combat situations to go. Because that was all that stuff. So, now the real fun. Got all of them? Wait, what? Isn't there 14? I didn't get Secret Report 14. What? It didn't give me Secret Report 14. I got 1 through 13, but not 14. What? Secret Report 14 not given? Do I gotta do it again? This is weird. Is this a bug? Why did I not get Secret Report 14? It's not here. Oh no, okay, here we go. There is not. Okay, so that site I read was wrong. There is no Secret Report 14. See, this is what I'm saying, like, you know, obviously I'm not looking up most of this game, so I'm gonna play blind, but certain situations, it's still new, so like, either they give you the wrong location, as was like the last stream where they gave us the wrong location for one of them, or in this case, there is no Report 14. Okay, so not that it matters, but my logic here is that technically, to get the secret ending, all you gotta do is get all the Mickey emblems. So technically, you could have gotten the secret ending before you unlock these battle gates. So because of that, we'll watch the secret ending first, and then read the reports. I know it's not gonna matter. but we'll do that anyways, because technically speaking, there's a chance that you unlock the secret ending before getting any secret reports. So for YouTube purposes, I'm assuming this is totally fine to show. All my videos have worked out well. Like, some of them have copyrights on them, because like the Frozen one, for instance, has the songs, but none of them have been, like, blocked in any countries or whatever. So I'm going to assume that watching this is good, and that only if they have music in it that I would have to mute it, in which case there's at least subtitles. But I think we're fine. So now I'm gonna find out where the hell the secret ending is. Theater, that's it. Secret movie. Subtitles on. Cam down. Alright, let's go. Play all. It's only one. Okay, that was a lot shorter than I expected, but it did tease that it's not over. So first of all, it almost seems like they're in the real world. I don't think so. But yeah, they're somewhere, and somebody, clearly with the organization or whatever, is still left. And he wants to reform Kingdom Hearts. There are still so many questions unanswered. And they're not here? Okay. Again, that was a lot shorter than expected. I thought there'd be something like really crazy. But that at least confirms that there's more to go. Man, like, okay, so next up, we'll read the secret reports. And then I have my list of questions that need to be answered. I'm gonna like read a recap of the story. I can discuss what's happening. That did not answer anything at all. Shit. Really? So all we know is someone, I mean, I'm assuming by the reconnect Kingdom Hearts, and the fact that they're wearing the black robes means that somebody wants to carry on the mission. Actually, they use the term reconnect Kingdom Hearts. So again, the story is the world used to be one world. Kingdom Hearts was broken, and all the worlds were then broken apart. I wonder if Reconnect Kingdom Hearts means they want all those worlds to be merged together. Okay. Now, legal reports. Am I alive? I awoke in a cell, alone, until the researchers came with their tests and their prodding to uncover my identity. I had no answer to offer them. 4 friends and a key. That's the sum total of my memory. I could not even recall my name. I was simply called X there. My only solace was the time I spent talking with the 2 boys who would visit from time to time. One day, a man came to take me from the prison. I could not see him from the darkness, save for he wore an eye patch. Even now, years on, I feel no closer to understanding who or what I am. May my heart be my guiding key. So, may my heart be my guiding key, using the Star Wars reference. That is the Keyblade wielders, as May the Force be with you is the Jedi. So that's what all the good Keyblade wielders. I can't remember what they're called. Like, there's the organization, but the wielders are called something or another. But that's their saying. So this person is a good guy. The dude with the eye patch, I'm assuming, is Zigbar, who we've learned in the original ending is like one of the original wielders of the Keyblade, who's been carrying around the black box that we still don't know what it is. Okay. Some days have passed. Okay, this is the Mark of Mastery journal. Some days have passed since I set off on my journey to prepare for the Mark of Mastery examination. Ericus asks for leave to undertake the same pilgrimage, but apparently I'm the first to tour the worlds written of in the old fairy tales. Until a few short years ago, I'd only known my own world, a speck of land surrounded by sea, but how I dreamed of, yearned for the world beyond. Okay, we know who this is. And granted guidance from the future, I left that nest behind. As I treaded the path to my master's side, I came in contact with darkness in many forms. I knew even then, as by instinct. Terrifying as its power was, it could be harnessed. Well, okay, see, they do tell us it's Xehanort. Okay. Mastered. Ericus is a blue blood, descended from the very first masters in the age of fairy tales. But I did not come from this far to indulge in adulation. I'll be his peer, his equal, and to do that, I must learn to wield the power born from darkness and light in proper balance. So we don't know if these two people are the same. Like, this unknown is that guy. But yeah, this is clear Xehanort, which, they even tell us. So again, Xehanort, like Star Wars, with every Sith, well, not every Sith, but a lot of the Sith, they start as Jedi, they become curious about the dark side, some of them even try to balance darkness with light, as he's doing, they become a Sith. That's what happens to Xehanort. Experiments of the Heart, notes on Subject X. Okay, so this isn't all the same person. Okay. Subject was found in the central square shortly after dawn. Female, approximately 15 years old. After 7 days' observations, she spoke her first words, but could not provide a name. Subject exhibits signs of profound amnesia, displays concern about which world this is. Her words suggest that she departed her home world with others, though she could not recall the names of her erstwhile companions. All efforts to explore those memories have met with a rejection response. After his initial experiments on me, Ansem the Wise ceased his research into the heart, his hand stayed by some fear I could not fathom. That this new subject is like me, devoid of memories. She is the perfect sample upon which to continue my master's work. She too could benefit from it. By traversing the heart, we have a direct path into memory. I myself have begun to reclaim my lost past thanks to these very experiments. Who is she? Whence has she came? These are the questions no scientist could ignore. And the words she muttered, may your heart be your guiding key. This is one of the questions I had. Who was the girl? The girl that, some people were looking for. This is the girl. I think it's Kairi. So that's the other question. What happened to Kairi? Sora's looking for Kairi. We don't know what happened to her. Maybe she was... Because Xehanort actually took her and did shit to her, whatever happened, we don't know what, he could have sent her back in time to his former self. And because of that, this is where it gets convoluted. Okay, so Xehanort will ignore his beginning history. He did some bad shit, he was beat, he got amnesia. And as we see here, he eventually started getting his memories back, and he got them back by experimenting on this girl who also has amnesia. So it kind of makes sense, because he's done this before. His future self gave him the key for his past self to unlock his own memories. So if this is Kairi, that makes sense. It's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, or I don't know what you want to call that thing, like where the cycle has to happen in time. There's words for that. Yeah, so I think this is Kairi. I think he sent Kairi back in time so that she can help him become who he became. You guys following that? Okay. Experiments of the heart. Notes on Subject X. Subject's memories have not returned, and our conversations remain less than lucid. But fragments can be gleaned evoke a bygone world, like one out of fairy tales. As improbable as it seems, the question may not be where she came from, but when. If she truly has crossed through time, prospect of probing her heart is all the more compelling. My pilot studies used a handful of subjects, but none possessed the fortitude to endure them. Ultimately, all suffered mental collapse. I knew it would be a heavy blow to lose a subject as unique as she. Upon discovering the tests I've been conducting, my master demanded I cease my work immediately, destroy what research I've compiled. Worse still, he ordered the release of my remaining subjects. She is gone. Where is Subject X now? Has wise Master Ansem hidden her away? Whatever the case, I will not be deterred. I will find her place as the first subject in my grand experiment to come. This is definitely Kairi, because in this here we learn that she comes from an island, which Kairi's from, or at least she moved to. Here we learn that she's from a different time, and also that her island is like a place of fairy tale, which in the Kingdom Hearts universe, the island that Sora and Riku and eventually Kairi come from, it's super unique because of just certain aspects of it make it seem like it's from the old world. So all these things are showing this is Kairi they're talking about. Which is weird that Axel didn't recognize Kairi then as the girl that they tried to help. Maybe this isn't the girl that they tried to help. So maybe that part of my guess is wrong. Although they're about to, I see right here it says Lee. It's weird though, because if this is the girl they tried to help, why doesn't he recognize her? But either way, I'm pretty positive this is Kairi. Memories, Excerpt 1. That castle was a wonderland to us children. Within its walls, Ansem the Wise conducted his research. The fruits it bore allowed everyone outside to live in peace and happiness. That alone was enough to stoke our interest, though not all the rumors that escaped its walls were so benevolent. By night, the muffled sounds of human wails emerged. There was talk of dangerous human experimentation. Lee and I couldn't help but hatch a plot to steal inside and sate our curiosity. The two stood guard at the gates, were researchers themselves, though you wouldn't think it to see them, massive and barrel-chested as they were. Slipping past the duo was only the first hurdle. Proved one not easily cleared. We were found and tossed out on our ears time and again. On the day we finally secured our entry, we descended the long spiral stair, part of the castle, to find a dark space below it lined with cages. It wasn't light enough to see if they were inhabited. We were in no position to call out to any occupants within, yet we could feel it. A definite presence there in the black. Terror washed over us, and we immediately regretted coming. But just as we turned to flee, we heard the faintest of voices. The urge to run was nigh overpowering, but someone or something beckoned us on. There, framed by a tenuous sliver of light, we found her. Okay. It was too dim to make out her features. We spoke to her in hushed whispered. Who was she? Why was she imprisoned here? She had no answers. Had no memories at all. She was an enigma. But I knew I wanted to help her. And so we continued our infiltrations. Most of them stopped short at the castle gates. When we did manage our way inside, we spoke with her. That was all the comfort two children like us could afford. But Lee had other ideas. He was determined to free her. We slipped into the castle that day knowing only that we wanted with all our hearts to save her. But we did not find her inside that day, or the next, or any of our subsequent visits. Had she been moved? Had we simply imagined her? Lee and I knew there was only one way to be certain, and so we stand before the castle gates today, not as trespassing children, but in order to become Ansem the Wise's newest apprentices. That explains why they didn't know Kairi when they saw her, because back in the day, they didn't see her because she was in darkness. Okay. On the replica program and reanimation. Following my erasure and my recompletion as a human, I did not awaken right away. Perhaps the damage was exceptionally grave. Even after waking, I remained in bed, pondering my next course of action. In my work on the replica program for the organization, I produced some 20 vessels. Most of the early results were failures, not one of them granted a number. First success to emerge from that early lot was a Riku replica. Subsequently, Shion, no I, was essentially indistinguishable from a natural human, though she became unstable due to the influence of others. Using those two as my foundation, I worked to construct a number of nigh-perfect replicas, but just as I neared completion, my efforts were cut short. I suspect Xehanort aims to use both the initial lot as well as the unused replicas in my later work. I rose today, decided to walk out to the square, my first outing sometime, yet my stroll was interrupted when a surprising visitor appeared with an unexpected offer. Though younger than me, he'd risen to become Xehanort's, or Xemnas' right hand. I accepted his terms, became a nobody once more. Easier to gain access to the old replica program that way. Whatever it takes to atone. So that proves that Vexen was telling the truth when he said he was a double agent. Where he, joined the organization just so he can basically sabotage them from within. The real organization. Xehanort seeks to gather 12 vessels, which, together with his true actual self, he considers the real Organization 13. Now that he has the numbers he needs, Demix and I are being treated as reserves. Several others who served Xemnas in the old organization have followed the same course as mine, electing to abandon their newly restored humanity and rejoin the real organization as nobodies. But not Xemnas. Xemnas cannot exist in the present. There's already a Xehanort here. The old man in charge. Old man's humanity prevents his heartless and nobody, others vanquished in the past, and his younger self from being denizens of this time. To circumvent this, Xehanort is using the prototype replicas I created in the past as containers, plucking his other selves' hearts from the time they existed. Xehanort ordered me to refine the prototypes, to make them closer still to the real thing, perfecting my creations so they may house true flesh and blood humans, suits my own purpose well. All that remains for my atonement is to devise a way to pass on as many vessels as I can, those who truly deserve them. So that's cool. Again, the way that this works, I'm going to use terms that anyone who knows Kingdom Hearts will know isn't true. I'll use terms that just, make sense to most people. So when certain people die, they become heartless and nobody. They split in two and become a heartless and nobody. And then when those heartless and nobody die, they then merge back together and become that person again. And that's what happened to Xehanort. Xehanort died. He split into Ansem and Xemnas. And then in first two Kingdom Hearts games, we beat both of them, and Xehanort rose again. So it turns out that they can't all exist at the same time. So, to prevent that, or I guess to circumvent that, he took hearts of the past selves and himself and put them in these things. Replicas. That makes sense. It's not necessarily something I've thought about. I guess I did mention it once. It's like, hey, how are they all together at the same time? But I also knew they were using replicas, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm saying that's not really what happens, because they're not immortal. It's not that no one really dies. It's only people. It's I don't even know the exact extent of it. It's something like, again, using a Star Wars reference. Like in Star Wars, how Yoda, and I won't spoil anyone else in case people don't know Star Wars, but when super strong people with the Force die, they get that what's it called, like the Force Ghost, whatever. That's basically what this is. So, you know, if I died, I wouldn't be split into a nobody and a heartless. I guess I could become a heartless, but to become a nobody, you have to have a super strong heart, and in this case, heart is basically a soul. So again, using a Star Wars reference, only people who are strong in the Force get split in two. People who are weak in the Force, they just die. So yeah, that's why I'm not like, you know, saying this isn't 100% for people who know all Kingdom Hearts. This is just making it dumbed down for people to understand a little bit better. Ansem code. Let's see. I have poured over the data my master entrusted to Riku. Here I offer my preliminary conclusions. Within Sora's heart are 3 compartmentalized boxes, each containing the heart of another. One box holds Roxas. The other holds a second heart that's been with Sora nearly as long. Third has held its heart for much longer. These hearts have melded with Sora's and no longer have voices on their own. Any attempt to mechanically extract them could prove as dire for Sora as what caused him to become heartless in the first place. First, a vessel for each heart must be readied. Then a spark of some sort is required to induce its waking. Obviously, ideal solution to restore each heart to its own body, but whatever the case for the 2 unknown individuals, Roxas possesses no such thing. The same is true for Naminé, who we believe resides in Kairi's heart. Still, if alternate bodies can be secured for them, all their hearts require to be awakened is a spark. People that cared for or who cared for them, who can show them the way home. So this is all stuff we knew, okay? Complete and perfect digitalization of the heart is impossible. We can only hope to partially reconstruct it. Thus, I see no way forward but to extract the hearts we so desperately need directly from within Sora. Fortunately, the data stored in Twilight Town contains a near-perfect record of the memories of those who live there. For Roxas and Naminé especially, this is crucial. Yeah, so this is all stuff we knew. In Sora's heart were Roxas, Xion, and, wow, why am I blanking out? Ventus. Duh. The one thing, this is still a question I have, there are a few. Xion was with the organization, but she was in his heart. So something's wrong there. Either she wasn't really in his heart, or she was a past version of herself. I don't know about that yet. But as far as we knew going into this game, the 3 people in his heart were Roxas, Xion, who was a clone of Roxas, and Ventus. As for how to contain their hearts, the only conceivable option is the replicas. If we transfer in the digital memories from Twilight Town Archive, replicas should be able to reconstruct each individual's human appearance with near-perfect results. Then, their hearts need only the right spark to wake them, so they may find their way out of Sora and Kairi to those newly made bodies. That's what happened. Replica program was truly revolutionary, but it was incomplete at the time of the old organization's dissolution. Without Evan, like these spellings are always weird. It's pronounced Evan, but it's even. How are we to further the research? We need at least 3 replicas. 1 for Roxas, 1 for Naminé, 1 for the unknown stowaway. These are difficult quandaries, but as I work through my master's data, I find myself remembering the taste of ice cream. When I was a boy, he'd bring me some. We took walks together. There will be time to regret my betrayal later. For now, my focus must be restoring Roxas and Naminé, proving my master had good intentions. Okay. Observations. I've seen it through. The Keyblade War unfolded exactly as written on the lost page. Now the Keyblade the master entrusted to me must be bequeathed to another. Here we go. Here we go. Some real shit. Even though it's been really awesome so far. But this is going to be even more awesome. 5 Union leaders have been chosen from the surviving Dandelions. I will pass the Keyblade to one of them, and then continue watching the future unfold. Okay. Yet it seems that someone has pulled the old switcheroo. One of the 5 is an imposter, someone the master did not choose. They represent a virus that program he so carefully wrote. The virus has begun a strange undertaking, a reckless plot to allow the 5 to escape to another world line. Surely such a thing can't be possible. We're talking about the same trick that allowed Dandelions to transfer to other world lines after the Keyblade. But these children are no masters. They have the means, unless, of course, a certain Lady of Magic summoned here from the future knows more than I do. A certain Lady of Magic summoned from the future. So this is going all the way back to, before Ansem and shit. And this actually touches on the epilogue where we saw the black box and Xigbar and all them. Those are the 5 that were chosen. This is when they were originally chosen. Oh man, this is awesome. I'm just trying to let this sink in while I'm reading this. So one of the 5 was an imposter. And there's mention of a certain Lady of Magic summoned from the future. Is that Maleficent, maybe? Because Maleficent has been chased in the black box. Maybe she was summoned after not getting it. Okay. The whole Union Leader thing was supposed to be by the books. Are these new events just another phase in the Master's grand plan? Even on a world line with no Keyblade War, peace is but a dream. Absence of us and our Master, a darkness arrives, one that shall surely lead the world to yet another demise. Amid the chaos, I bequeathed my Keyblade, one of the Union leaders, just as the Master instructed. I watched as the 5 were sent to another world line at no small cost, ensuring the line of Keyblade wielders will live on. And now, Keybladeless, I must depart this land to fulfill my final task. It's casting my own body aside, sojourning my heart in vessel after vessel. As many as it takes. This is Xigbar. So, Xigbar, the dude with the eye patch, who we read about earlier on, he mentioned in the epilogue that he's in a different body. So this guy right here, basically the Master's second in command, has been going from body to body through time, watching everything unfold. He ended up working with Xehanort. Obviously, Xehanort probably didn't know who he was. As we read in the earlier reports, he also was with who I'm assuming is Kairi. Okay, it's all connecting. But I'll continue gazing upon each passing era, one unto the next. In time, be it years or decades, centuries or millennia, I will meet the 5 once more. Epilogue. Somewhere in this cyclical history of bequeathings, a chosen one will appear and reenact the Keyblade War. When this scapegoat arrives and takes my Keyblade in hand, that will be the time to take the stage and finish my role. The Lost Masters will awaken. Xehanort. Again, Xehanort didn't know who Xigbar was. Xehanort was using the Keyblade with the eyeball on it, which was given to who we now know as Xigbar. So Xehanort was the chosen one to reenact the Keyblade War. Obviously he lost. Okay, last entry. It seems this body, this name, will be my last. The lives I have lived over the ages could fill volumes, but for now I must focus on what matters most. The Keyblade has been successfully passed down, generation to generation. It seems a Keyblade master devoted to darkness may finally arise. Until now, I have watched over the course of events from a distance. Perhaps the time has come to intervene. This is what we're seeing. So Xehanort has arisen. He's going to intervene and pretend to be just some lackey. I need only play the role of a fool, desirous of the Keyblade's power. I will don the mask of his ally in order to keep watch over my Keyblade from close by. The Gazing Eye, a Keyblade forged from the eye of the Master of Masters. He passed it to me, as I have the others, and through it he can see the future, all that will come to pass, spanning the ages in body after body, life after life, My task has been to keep vigil over the eye as it passes from hand to hand. A long time, longer than I can express. But now, at last, the Keyblade War has begun, and Kingdom Hearts will open, a true and complete Kingdom Hearts, born of the clash between darkness and light. I will soon be reunited with my old companions. In that moment, my long vigil will reach its end. He will return. Oh man. Holy shit. This was so much more epic than the secret ending. Okay. So this is the point where I'm going to reread the story on Wikipedia or something really quick. But first, so there's multiple stories, like 3 or 4 different things going on here, but 2 of them I'm seeing most important. One is what I'm assuming is Kairi. So this is what I think happened. Shit, how should I do this? How should I do the history? Okay, I'll do a brief history of these 2 people. So first we'll do a history of Xehanort, because this relates to Kairi. So, you know, Xehanort, he's a good guy, again, using Star Wars. He's a Jedi. He's learning all about the Force, aka Kingdom Hearts. He sees the dark side. He says, you know what? I like the dark side, I like the light. Let me use both of them. He becomes evil. He gets beat. He loses his memory. And then he finds this girl who came from nowhere. She seems to be of a different world, of a different time, and she's also an amnesiac. And through her, he is able to recover his own memories and become the big bad guy he once was. Fast forward to the future, right now, where he's fighting against Sora and all them, he realizes that girl that he found way back in the day was Kairi. So he takes Kairi, sends her back in time to fulfill that cycle of, you know, she's the reason he became who he is now. So he did that. So I think that's like one big segment that's also related to Axel, where Axel and the other dude, that's who the girl is. It's Kairi. So that's that whole segment. The other segment here is with Xigbar, who we don't even know his real name. So way back, this is the beginning. This is the very beginning. There was the Master of Masters. As it sounds, he's the master. He's the Keyblade Master. He is the one. He had a lot of disciples, and he passed down this Keyblade that, as it says, had his eye in it, so he can always see what's happening. Whoever has the Keyblade, he can see what's happening because they have it. He basically gave them a phone that's, you know, always on, so he can see everything. And he gave that to his, second in command. Turns out that second in command is the guy we now know as Xigbar. And Xigbar was gathered along with 5 other pupils, one of which turned out to be a lie. We don't know who. And throughout the years, he just continued to just watch. He watched and waited until the moment came when, you know, the darkness came true with Xehanort. And apparently now, as it says right here, he's gathering back with his old companions, and he will return. He as in the Master of Masters? No. It's crazy how this is like answering some of the questions. I mean, this is what you're supposed to do. You answer some of the questions and leave many more open. So, this is going to look blurry for a second because I have my list here of questions I still had. So the questions I had, where's Kairi? I think we solved that. Who is the girl? We solved that. What's in the box? We still do not know what's in the box, but now that we know, and this is all assumptions, obviously. Now that we know that the Master of Masters is coming back, that's what my assumption is by he will return. I think the box has something to do with that. So at least what's in the box, I don't know, but what's the purpose of the box is to help bring back the Master. What happened with Xion? I still don't understand that. If Xion was in Sora's heart, how was she also with the organization? That could be a time travel thing, I'm thinking. Maybe. Who was in Sora's heart that's connected to Xion. And that's it. Okay, so really, yeah, the only thing that's truly, truly unanswered is the whole Xion thing. And I feel like that's more so me I think it's just something they kind of looked over. That, again, I keep calling her Zion, she's Xion. Xion was one of the people in Sora's heart, but we fought her, so because of that, it's a little bit jarring, and I think that's just something they didn't plan out properly. I think they can easily explain it by just saying time travel, you know. This is Xion from the past who was taken to the present, something like that. But that's the only question that's really unanswered, and that's a minor question. There's still like major questions like, you know, what's in the box and whatnot. Who is he? We can all assume what that is. We don't know the real answers to that. But now, at least all the questions I had were answered ambiguously, I guess we'll say. So that's pretty awesome. Let me go ahead. Is there anything I missed? Let's see Wikipedia. Here we go. Story. Is there anything like important here? I'm going to scroll through this. Here's the plot. So let me just read the Wikipedia description of this game. So now we can give a recap of the entire game. Now we have like the secret ending. And then we can discuss a little bit more, and then we can move on to the very few things I have left in this game. Alright, so this is the Wikipedia description of the entire game. I'm assuming they'll throw in... They probably won't throw in these secret reports, but that's okay. Following Master Xehanort's return, Yen Sid begins preparing the Keyblade wielders. I'm going to skip half this shit because we already know about all this. So all the wielders are coming into place. We're gathering all of our people. Riku surmises the organization's members from the past are using artificial human replicas to enable their existence. Vexen becomes a double agent, as we know. Sora discovers Master Ericus's Keyblade on the Destiny Islands and uses it to enter the Dark Realm, thus saving Aqua. Oh, this is the other part, Terra. Terra was a little bit weird. 7 Keyblade wielders depart for the Keyblade Graveyard, the battle organization, only to be quickly consumed by a swarm of Heartless summoned by the possessed Terra. Awakening in Limbo. Sora's got it back by Kairi's light. Yes. Here it is. Returning moments before the defeat, the Guardians of Light successfully destroy most of the organization. In the process, Terra regains control of his body, reunites with Aqua and Ventus. Okay. That's the other thing that was a little bit... Like, Terra showed up in the, first part, and then I didn't know what happened to him afterwards. It's kind of weird they just left him out, but he's awake. Okay. Xehanort remains the last organization member, provokes Sora to attacking him, allowing him to acquire the Keyblade. Everyone defeats Xehanort. Okay. As Xehanort succumbs to old age, his and Ericus's heart depart together to Kingdom Hearts, while Sora and his friends use the Keyblade to close it. Okay, here's the important part. Sora decides to use the power of waking to revive Kairi, despite warnings that his repeated misuse of the power could result in him losing his heart. Sora promises to return. Afterwards, Sora's friends gather at Destiny Island for celebration, where Kairi stays beside Sora before he fades away. So that was real. See, that's another thing that I wasn't sure. Supposedly, again, this is Wikipedia, that was real. In the post-credits scene, Xigbar, who survived the Keyblade War, retrieves Xehanort's Keyblade, summons 4 of the 5 foretellers, revealing himself to be reincarnated. Yep. He begins to recount his actions, with Maleficent and Pete watching from afar. Okay. Alright. That was a nice recap for me. Let's talk about what this could lead to. Clearly, there's more to come. He will return, my assumption being the Master of Masters is coming back. In the secret ending, we see that somebody dressed in black is there. It could be Xigbar. I'm really still a little confused about Terra. So, Terra was taken over by darkness. He was taken over by Xehanort all these years. In the very end, he fought back and regained control of his body. But what's weird is he's not shown afterwards. Which again, like, I don't know if that's a story choice, as in it has something to do with the story, or if it's just something they overlooked. But like, someone as important as Terra should be... Let me check. I have a screenshot. I have bajillion screenshots. There's a really cool one, though, of everyone. Is Terra in that last screenshot? You guys can't see. I'm just looking. Let's see. Terra's not there. What about here? Oh, he is there. My bad. Never mind. Ignore that. Ignore that. Terra's there. I lied. That's answered. There's so much going on. It's hard to fucking keep track. Alright, so Terra is good. He's answered for. Terra is back. Everyone's back. We're good to go. So yeah, for the future. First and foremost, obviously, it seems like the Master of Masters is going to return. We know nothing about him, really. What's his goals? Who are these people that he's chosen? Who is the one person who wasn't really chosen? There's one person in there who's not supposed to be there. And also, I remember Xigbar saying, I think it was a chick, I don't remember the name, but like, one of the 5 people was supposed to show up, but she didn't. And he said, that means she fulfilled her mission. So that's all pointing to what's happening next. In the immediate future, that ending where everyone is on Destiny Island celebrating, and Kairi and Sora are sitting on the tree, I didn't know what happened there, because in the movie, Kairi and Sora are there, and Sora disappears. But now that I went for Wikipedia, thankfully, that confirms Sora's gone. He's gone. So Sora basically, again, using Star Wars reference, he used too much of the Force. And I'm not going to spoil Star Wars, but you know, wink wink, people who see Star Wars should know what the hell I'm talking about. What happens when you use too much of the Force. So that seems to have happened to Sora. So, this is all, this is where I was thinking, obviously, all speculation. Is there going to be DLC? Is there going to be a new game? 100%, there's going to be a new game. There's still so much to go. In terms of DLC, I mean, they could do something with that. Like, I could see them doing something like, you know, Let's Save Sora DLC. But at the same time, it's such a big thing, you can probably save that for the next game. But yeah, those are the 2 main things, and obviously they're very wide-reaching. But first we have everything going on, like, actually plot-wise with the bad guys, or I don't know if you want to call them the bad guys, but you know, the Master of Masters and all that. But the other thing is getting Sora back. We have to get Sora back somehow. He overextended himself, he used the power of waking too much, and he lost his heart. So they have to find his heart first, and then deal with all of that. So that is where we are. This is so fucking epic. Like, oh my god. Ugh, this is so good. Like, this is the part I was looking forward to most. Like, obviously reading this, but just discussing it. And I know I probably sound like a maniac, because it's so hard to talk about Kingdom Hearts, and I want to dumb it down as much as possible. So, like, obviously a lot of what I say isn't 100% true, but, like, as an analogy, it works. And it gets me so excited, like, just trying to make this convoluted mess into, like, the most basic of basics. And now I can see where we're going. Oh, man. This is really cool. So, at this point, again, all of my questions were at least touched on. They seem to have been answered, even if it's just a vague answer. That's what I want. You don't need it to be 100% answered. Yeah, 100% confirms that Kingdom Hearts isn't done. There is still much more to go. There's an epic... Again, like, we can't say they're bad guys. We can't say battle, but it's pretty clear. This is a video game. You're going to have to fight a bad guy. You can't have a good guy fight a good guy. So there's going to be an epic battle with the Master of Masters. And like classic Kingdom Hearts, even something as basic as this, they have to add more fuel to the fire with, you know, right here. Is it there? No, it's here. One of the 5 is an imposter. Like, they could have said that, oh yeah, all 5 of the people gathered, and then the Master's coming back, but no, they had to add in that extra detail that one of the 5 is an imposter. So like, oh man, there's just so much there. There's all these seeds being planted all over the place. I'm gonna really look forward to like rereading this stuff several times. But man, that's basically where we're going from here. I hope it at least made sense to some people. Very exciting. So that was the Secret Reports, the secret ending, and the future of Kingdom Hearts. Again, I can see if there is DLC, it has to be saving Sora, because Sora's gone. So even if they add DLC and added new worlds, they have to address the Sora situation. Sora's gone. He's no longer with us. So that would be the DLC that I see. I could definitely see it happening, but it's also so major that I could see it being in the next game. But that's that. And then next game, Master of Masters. So all that is awesome. In terms of what we're going to do for the rest of the stream, the only thing left that I want to do, because it's the only thing that's entertaining, there's plenty of things to do trophy-wise that aren't going to be that fun. The only thing that's going to be fun to do is to try and do the boss with the ship. His name is Schwarzgeist, and I might not be able to do it. We'll try. So this boss is very specific in the sense that you need a ship of certain speed to reach him. So because of that, I had to... Right now, I have a ship that, you know, still looks cool and whatnot. It has the speed that it needs, and has as much guns as I could get it while looking cool. If this doesn't work out, I can build a ship that's straight up weapons. And if that doesn't work out, I'll have to do it off stream. But this is the last thing I'm going to do for Kingdom Hearts 3. So let me see. I think it's in the Misty stream here. Embark from here, yes. So, I mean, you can't really see it here, but again, I need a bunch of speed. You can see the stupid mast on the bottom. So this is the compromise. This is the best possible ship I can make while looking cool. If that doesn't work, we'll have to do the best possible ship. Doesn't matter how it looks. If that doesn't work, oh well. So, yeah. Because otherwise, the only other trophies I have, because I'm going to platinum the game pretty quickly, I have to get, like, you know, all the treasures, stuff like that. Very minor maintenance things that are kind of tedious. And there's 2 different mini-games I have to get, like, high scores on, I think. And that's it. I've done, like, everything else. There's not much else to stream. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is the one that has the vortex in the center. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. So I'm not max level for my ship. Max level's 99, but like it's only like 5 block difference or something, so it doesn't really matter.
Huh? I think it's hostile.
Dude, the Schwarzgeist. Where's Sandy at? Oh, I'm doing good damage. Holy shit. Did I just get 1 shot? I just got 1 shot. That's the problem. Okay. So I have this thing on that, you know, if I die once, I can come back to life, but now I can't die ever. Okay, so I'm doing good damage, but I got 1 shot. So, yeah. Yep. I'll retry a few times, but like... Because there are things I could do to give myself a bunch of health. Again, like if I have to, I can try to make a ship that's just straight up stats. God damn it, like... Alright, so you have to... So I tried rolling away from that stuff, but I rolled into the lasers, so you have to, you know, stay completely still. That's gonna be a problem for me, because the way I do these ship battles, you know, I don't play efficiently. I just move around all the time, dodge, but like, how am I supposed to know where the laser's gonna be? It's so tough. Like, you see it above, but it's not lined up above. I think getting more health probably isn't going to matter, but we can try. Okay, that worked out. What if I just stay stationary the whole fucking time? Yeah, no, I get wrecked. Yeah. I was trying to dodge, that's all me. But if I can ever, like, figure out where the laser's going to be, I can survive that part, but then, you know, other shit will one-shot me too. Oh my god, I should have gotten hit there, I won't lie. Should have gotten hit there. Like, I don't know, it seems more of a guessing game than anything else. How am I supposed to fucking know where that laser's gonna be? God. So, the lasers and the rockets one-shot you. Those little shots there don't. But I'm about to die anyway. Let me try to build a ship. Again, this is one of those things that I could totally do on stream, but like it takes so long that, like, just personally speaking, I don't enjoy streaming something like this. So we're still going to go for a while, don't get me wrong. But like, this is, there's definitely a good chance I'm just not going to beat this and I'll save it for off stream. So now I'm going to make something that's just straight up weapons and shit. Actually, before I do that, well, okay, we'll try it this way. So I need 200 speed, some health, and then as much weapons as I can get. So first thing I want, heal upgrade, auto life, health, speed. Slightly increases power and score you earn. The first time you take damage, no. I mean, this would be nice, I just don't know. Since I'm getting one shot, it might not be worth it, but I'll put it on. And then I'll add the cannons and stuff later. So these are the most important things. Alright, so I've never bought any, they're called auxiliary gummies here, so I just started buying them just in case I needed them for this exact situation. So this one reduces speed by a lot, but it gives you a ton of health. So I'll try to make this look kind of decent, but it's probably not going to work out. So I want him for the health. These guys have power. Shit. Really? I can't have... He has to be dead center if I do this. You know, I don't need power. Well, I mean... See, damage isn't just offense. It's offense and power. Oh well, I'll add those guys later. For now, I'm just going to put all the blocks that I need. So first... The most efficient ones... I did a bunch of math for this shit to figure out what's the most efficient. The sail is the most efficient in terms of cost versus speed. Can you rotate? God, it's so big it doesn't fucking rotate all the time. I gotta get like dead center. Come on, rotate! There you go. I'm just gonna place these first, and then I'll move them if I feel like it. So I need a speed of 200. These are the second most cost efficient ones. And these are the third most. Okay, good, so that's 200. So I got the speed. I'll go down soon. I need at least one of these for power. This is the best one in terms of cost versus power. That reduced my speed too much, so I'll have to add more. I need one of these to see the boss's health. And that's all the things I need. So I need one more speed thingy. And this is the most efficient one. Costs more, but not much by much. Get 20. If I had to save a few, I can take that out, but I don't think I will. Alright, so that's all the necessary things at this point, because I don't care about rolling mobility. I need offense and then as much power as I can get, because again, power and offense both become, you know, damaged. So if you have like really high offense and low power, it kind of negates itself. I don't know the formula, but I just know you need them as close as possible. Ultima is awesome. I hate that I have to like keep locking on, but I want that. So get the Ultima in there. And then outside of that, this is the best cost per damage thing there. But this, in terms of DPS, this shoots, let's just say 1 a second maybe even 1 every 2 seconds, as opposed to these that shoot like 3 or 4 a second. So I want at least one of these, and probably some of these. That's all I can fit in there. And then the rest I can just do with power, which I don't even have that much room for power. Like, And again, if I reach 99, I think the cap is 1,000, so I'd only get 7 more slots. So yeah, I can level up my ship. It's not gonna matter that much though. I wish I knew the formula. Like, is it worth getting rid of one of the guns for more power? I have no idea. Now, the most efficient cost per power is these dogs. And one of them puts me over, and it's not even like, oh my god. Actually, is this more efficient? I think that's more efficient, now that I think about it. Yeah, no, that's right, because when I was looking at them, the other power sources are 3 to 1. It costs 3 for 1 power. But no, these are the most cost-efficient ones. And I think this one's the second most. I think it was... Oh, shit, I don't remember which one. That one. I don't have room for that, so I just gotta go with these. No, see, none of these are cheap. Damn it. I have 8. Nothing's gonna cost me 8. Not even any of the, where the power ones at? Here. That cost me 12. God. I mean, that's the best I'm gonna be able to do. But again, even with that, good offense, but the power brings it down a lot. So what I could do is I can swap out. I'm gonna have to buy the next lower level Flan so I can get more speed. It will save me some in the long run, I think. We'll try this one more time. I've never actually built a ship on stream for you guys, so I'm at least showing you something different.
Hello!
So sadly, they don't sell anything that gives you speed or power. It's all about, like, offense. Like, in terms of, like, the best thing. Like, again, I did the calculations, and all these ones, like, this one gives you 10 power for 36 cost. It's not worth it. So where's the Flan? I bought the best Flan. That one. Let me get the next best one. It costs 5 less, it gives you a lot less health, but it also reduces your speed by a lot less. Let me buy one of each, just to be safe. Because this will help me by freeing up space so I can take 1 less rocket. Because that's what, this one boss in particular, you need 200 speed. Otherwise, all my other ships, speed doesn't really matter. But I need 200 for this one specific boss. Alright, so let's try this again. Let's try the second biggest one. Oh, he's a lot smaller too. Just put him in the corner. Alright, so we got that for the health. Now I can make, let's just stick with this for now. I need at least 1 power. I need this, so I can see the boss's health. I mean, technically I don't need to see his health, but, you know, it's a comfort to me. It only costs 5 speed. So it's not that bad. I want to see his health, so I know how we're going. And at that point, that should be everything. Yes, now I can start just getting as much speed as I can. Actually, I gotta put the abilities on. I forgot about that. So for now, I'll just put this... In case I put the dogs there, I'll put that there. I gotta put the abilities on. Speed upgrade, health upgrade. I'll put the cannons, lasers. Alright, now with that, my speed's at 6. Or 75, 144. Please be over 200 with just one of these. Bam! So it saved me 37 plus the 5 from that. So I lost health, but that's actually a lot. Yeah, that's 42 at the cost of like 100 health. I can get way more health from the other stuff, so that's worth it. Okay, cool. So I got the speed. I've got the one thing of health. I've got everything else I need, like secondary-wise. So let me just put the weapons. And I just don't know, like, optimally, since this is the strongest one. Like, I don't even know, does offense account for DPS? I have no idea. Because this is the strongest thing, but DPS-wise it's super slow. I can't fit another one. Alright, that's fine. There. So now I can just start dumping power. Which one was the most cost-efficient one? That. So power is really, like, inefficient in this game. Oh no, that's right, I keep forgetting. It's not that, it's these. But power is really inefficient. How many of these can I fit? I have 50. Do any of these add to 50? I can get to 30 and 20, but it's not really... It's actually better to use this, because 30 and 20 will still only give me 29 power. So I might as well use that for 36 power. But then I won't get any more health. But that's the strongest I can get. Let me just save this. I want to see health-wise, because that's the other thing. I wanted to get more health just to see. What the hell do we call it? I don't know. Weapon. I don't care. You can tell I'm not really original with the names. I don't care. You can rename it. I don't fucking care. Alright. Go back. Oh! Hey! That's already about 200 more health. I still think we'll get one shot, but okay, so that improved on everything. Power's a little bit worse, but beyond that... No! My speed's at 163. Shit! Damn it! Alright. It's not as bad as making it sound. I can take that out. Fuck. Is there anything that gives me power that doesn't reduce speed? It could be inefficient. Like these ones do, but they're really inefficient. Shit on a stick. So this is the best one there. So I'm gonna have a lot less power. Fuck. And then these ones are the next best, because these are straight 3. That one less than 3? That's less than 3, but it's not as less than 3 as this, right? This is where I do some math, because it's very important in this situation. 43 over 15 is 2.866. 2.93, so this is slightly better here. But do I have room for that? I don't even have room for it anyway. Doesn't matter. Ah, man. Sucks. This here. Man, that power is so bad. Power negative 32. Fuck. There's just nothing that gives you good power. The only other option is to take one of these. And then get another rocket. I think that's worth it. And I don't know the ratio, but I think power is probably pretty fucking important. So what's the cheapest rocket? Well, first of all, let me just see, like, with that would be nothing. Let me try something, like, what's the speed? That took out 34, 26. This one doesn't reduce speed at all. It just only gives you 15 power. So that's kind of the best of both worlds, but I don't want that. If I did this, is there a rocket or anything like that costs 10? 10's too little. No, 20. There's 10 that gives you 5 speed, and then even with the bonuses, it gives you a whole 6 speed. Like, ah, shit. So it can't be that one. So it would have to be this one, maybe. Even that's probably not gonna be good. I have 15. Again, there's no 15. See that, and these things. That's the other thing. Like these rockets, it's always a trade-off. You can get power that reduces speed. You can get speed that reduces power. That's why I wish there was something that gives you speed and power. That's why things like this are great. And I'm sure if I farm, there you can probably get more than one mast or something. But like again, this is why I probably have to do this off stream. This one's not terrible. It doesn't reduce power. You know what? I can swap these. Fuck, let me put that there. And then I can take out this, maybe? Please be over 200? No. But I put a second one. Wait, I can't put a second one now. 19. This will probably be worth it then. I'm gonna do 20-20. Yeah, because rolling doesn't matter. Now I can put a bunch of power. Not a bunch, but I put some power. Again, this is the best one. And then I have enough for just that, sadly. Yeah, if I can get 2 of these flags, or more importantly, 2 of the masts, that's what I want. Alright, and that's the best I can do. I can put 2 things, or it's just 1 thing for health. So the best thing for health is 2-7. Wait, did I put it? That. Oh, so that's the best I could make. Where it gives me the 200 speed that I need, and then that's as much health and offense as I can get. And that's less health than I had before. Man. The whole point of this was to try and get more health. God, this is just so terrible. Man. All because this fucker. You know what? I think I can place him there. I could take this dude out. I think I can make it. Depends on how many slots I have left. I think this is still going to be over 200. No, 199. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Because I can take away 5 no problem. 199? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. That just kills me. Is there anything? Any blocks that give me speed? Not even these ones? God damn, are you kidding me? Fuck. Let me take out these blocks. God damn it. It's that stupid 200 speed requirement that just makes this so bad. I'm gonna take out the power. It wasn't much power anyway. And then I could fit a 10 for in there, and then... Okay. There you go. So that's the best I can do. Save blueprint. Weapon. Let me just compare it to the one I was using. So yeah, you get over 100 more health, 40 more offense, power's worse, so that kind of negates the offense gain, but okay. Really quickly, I can try to make this look... It's gonna be terrible, but you know, it's slightly less terrible. I can have him ride the rockets. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to beat this boss on stream. Put the rockets back here, or not the rockets, the chopper thingies, whatever the fuck they're called. Get them out of the way while I do this. Rotate it. I'll get that mast back. So the mast, let me move him first in the rocket. So I gotta remember to put the mast back in. Beyond that, we're good. I'll have him like directly on the rocket since obviously I don't have room to make a platform. The rockets will be his platform. Actually, I can move it like this. Yeah, I like that there. And now... I'm gonna squeeze the last bit of entertainment out of this because I know we're not gonna be able to beat that boss. So, trying to do something at least a little fun. I don't know how fun it is to watch this though. It's probably not that fun. I don't know. At this point, it's like, where the fuck do I put everything else? I can put the mask behind him, but like, ugh. Oh no, this is 2 blocks. Oh, I gotta move everything back 1. Motherfucker. Alright. Ultimate weapon goes in front. This is headlights. Okay, I'll put the guns on the side. I'll put the flag on the side. I gotta put the mask somewhere. Let me put these wherever the hell they're going. I can have these things like floating on these. That one can be on top because it's the one that's more different. Come on, get it centered. Okay. It's gonna be so bad. That one will be like right there. Let's make it symmetrical. There. I'll make the other one later. Now this is where it's not going to be symmetrical because they're going to have different kind of propellers on them. Well. Coming into shape though. This hideous, hideous, hideous shape. Sure, that one goes there. The flag goes on his right side. I can make him look like he's, I mean, you can't really make it look like he's holding the flag. Best I can do right there. Alright, now I need the mast. Oh, you went out of sync there. So I tried something today and it worked. I changed the hertz of my monitor. My monitor hertz was at 75. And since these games on PS4 are either 60 or 30 FPS, every now and then I notice like little hitches and whatnot. And I figured that was the case, and that's the case here. So I didn't see the hitch, but it still goes out of sync. But you know, it's a minor detail. I don't know if you guys ever saw the hitch whenever it happened. When the audio goes out of sync, the game kind of like hitches a little bit. That eliminated the hitch, but it did not eliminate the out of sync issue, unfortunately. That's alright. It's a minor detail, so that actually worked. Thank you for the 5 months. Can't stop sleeping. Appreciate that, man. Doing the last bit of Kingdom Hearts 3 here. And it's probably not going to do anything. Like, nothing else is going to happen at this point, because I probably can't beat this boss. But, I'm trying. It all starts with making this really, really terrible looking thing. Alright. Where do I want to put this? I'll put it right there, and that will be like the stand for the weapon. I mean, for this shitty situation, I don't think this looks terrible. For like having just stuff for stats, that's not horrible. I mean, I don't like this one, but like I can't put that on anything because it's not centered, but okay. There we go. This is the best thing that I could make. Now, obviously, I could sacrifice health and get a lot more damage, but if I'm doing that, I know for a fact I can't beat the guy. Okay. No, he is here, that's right. It'd be really nice if somehow this prevents me from getting one shot. But I can pretty much guarantee it's not going to prevent me from getting one shot. I know there's a shield weapon. Decoy ducks, sub-rubber ducks that stop enemy fire. Would that work against the boss, though? A shield that reduces damage and lands the shockwave. I mean, I just don't know if these things work on the boss. Barrier stops enemy fire. These all sound useful. Force field, short-term barrier, nullifies damage from enemies. Take that one. I mean, it's probably super short, but I can use that every time the laser shows up, depending on how long it takes to charge. Okay. Is there two songs playing, or am I hearing stuff in the real world? I swear I hear two songs playing. Or at least there's the main song is like a beep, beep. It's the real world. Okay. I was like so confused. I'm like, why are there two songs playing? I don't even think it's a song. I think it's like some just I don't even know what it is. But there's some sound that kind of seemed like a second song playing. All right. Slightly more health. Oh, wrong ship, motherfucker. It's all right. Slightly more health. I think the barrier is going to make a difference, depending on how long it takes to recharge. And it looked like it only used 2 charges instead of all 5, so that might mean I can use it more often, so this could work out. But I still go on record as saying I'm probably not going to get this stuff. Okay. I mean, again, it's not as bad as I thought it'd look. Being weird and just jumbled mess. I kind of made it into something. A little proud of myself there. Probably should turn the guns upside down so you know the propellers are right side up. Oh well. Yeah, especially from this angle, it's not bad. You're not seeing all the flaws from this side.
Huh? I think it's hostile.
Alright, activated the barrier there. I don't even need it, but I'm gonna do that every time I see a laser. Just be safe. I'll get rid of these guys too. They block me from hitting it. Not being fucking destroyed though. No! Now I have no way of healing though, that's the only other thing is... That's why the other thing was nice. I've gotten way better than I did before though. But now, I don't have the shield anymore. Oh, I can come back to life though. No! That's only phase 1, as I figured. Well, we made progress, so this is totally working. Oh, God. Not going to him, where is he? Oh, God, I'm not doing any fucking damage. Yeah, so Ultima's not doing that much damage. Oh, man. Okay. I mean, it's totally doable, but like, fuck. Okay. It's just those lasers. If I can avoid those lasers, I won't need to use the barrier. I'm too scared. I mean, guessing where I got lucky there. Ultima doesn't seem to be doing that much damage, which is weird. It should be doing way more damage. I guess not way more, it should be doing as much damage as all my other things combined. But it's not. Oh man! Like, fuck. I really don't know how you're supposed to know where those lasers are, because I line myself up in between them from above, and half the time I still end up being in the laser, so like that's not it. I have no more lives. What if I line myself up with the laser? Maybe that's... Nope. No, see, it is lined up directly. Oh, you know what? In the middle, I mean, it makes sense. In the middle, it's lined up directly, but as you go further out, it gets out of line. Okay. So if I can line up in the middle in between, things happen so fast. Like, I just don't play these types of games. Alright. Nope. Nope, never mind. That didn't work. Fuck. Like, I need to fucking get this. This is all I need to be able to beat this guy. Nope. I'm moving into the laser somehow. Like, I don't know how I'm constantly moving into the laser. What if I stay dead center? Is that like a, good zone to be? Not really, but somehow it worked there. Let me try always going just slightly off-center. That might be like to the left of the center. I don't know if these lasers change spots every time or not. God, these things are so annoying. They're not getting destroyed. So these rockets can one-shot you too. Slightly off-center. That worked. Maybe that's what I do now. I just stay slightly to the left center. And if that's true, then again, I can actually swap out my, aim. Slightly left to the center. That's totally working! Alright, so I can get through phase 1. I mean, not 100%, but you know, most of the time I can now. It's phase 2 now, where I'm just not doing that much damage to him. He has less health. No, I got hit once. Ooh, that was good. What the fuck? That wasn't even that bad! I cannot even begin to tell you like how fucking certain I was I'd not be able to beat that. That wasn't even that bad! What? I got a B for that! How the fuck did I do that? Like, I would have fucking bet everything I would not be able to beat this on stream. I mean, I don't want to criticize the game. It's not a criticism. It's just stating a fact. The game is not as hard as the other ones. And that includes the post-game content. I enjoyed it. I'm not hating on it. It's just a fact. This was probably among the tougher things to do. I still got it done. Wow. Redo for a day. Redo for these nuts. How's that? Let's see. I can check out like what I got for it. That is the only thing. Actually, no, I still don't have an A for the other one as well. Cause I mean, you can use, so they give you blueprints that you can use pre-made ships. So I got the pre-made ship of that guy. That's not it. There he is. He doesn't even have enough speed to reach himself, so like, no. But yeah, I mean, one thing I could do, I don't even think, I mean, I'm not gonna do this. I'll look, because this is basically it for the game. I mean, there's other stuff I'm gonna be doing, but it's all off stream because it's very not fun to watch. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I mean, the design of half these things are really cool. As you can tell, my designs aren't anything, especially with the teenies. The teenies are hard to make good designs for that also function properly. That looks cool. And also, they get to cheat because they can use more blocks than I can. That's the other thing, like, you know, these blocks are 394, even though I have 295. Like, they can cheat with these ones, whereas I can't cheat. But I just want to see, in terms of damage, if I did all lock-ons. No, that's terrible. That's bad for the cost versus damage. Because that would make the second phase a lot quicker if I did full lock-ons. I don't have another Ultima either. Yeah, so I mean, this is the best I can do because these guns are still stronger than just locking on. Okay, but I did it. I did it with the weapon. Again, it wasn't that bad looking. This isn't a terrible looking thing. No, especially from this angle where I get to hide some of the uglier things. If I flipped those other things around, it wouldn't be bad. But otherwise, I mean, again, on my list, this is everything I wanted to do on stream. In terms of trophies, I have things like, I need to get all the treasures, of which I've got most of them. The really big one, like I said, is San Francisco. I've barely got any, but everything else is pretty much like 90% complete in all of them, you can see. So that one's going to be very tedious and boring. Ooh, I finished this. I thought I got a trophy for that, so I finished this up. That's another trophy. I have to craft one of everything. That's going to take forever. I do have to make that cooking thing. I only have one try left though, so I can save scum because I don't feel like fucking hunting for that shit. So we can do that just for a trophy. Well, I'm gonna save scum because I definitely don't want to do those mini games just to unlock more. That's almost it. I mean, the rest is just getting high scores on 2 mini games that aren't really. I don't enjoy them too much. I don't even feel like it's worth streaming. But I can't go into there from here, can I? I can. I would save the game before I do that because I'm just saying to save scum it. It's not really save scumming because, you know, I'm not like RNG grinding, but like whatever. I only have one try. I'm not gonna fail and then have to fucking go to 3 different worlds just to get the ingredients. Oh, I have to put the rings on. No, it's too late now, so we're probably gonna fail this. Oh well. Man. Oh, I'm so happy. We're gonna rewatch the ending after this because fuck you guys. That's why. I'm gonna make this warm banana souffle, which sounds amazing, by the way. I've never had a souffle. I've seen it, you know, on TV shows and movies. It seems delicious. I love flan. I don't know if it's anything related. I always thought souffle was like a dinner food, though. I guess you can make it into dessert as well. I think that's the one where you like they say you can't make a loud noise or it'll break or some shit. I don't know. All right, come on, you stupid fucking eggs.
Oops.
Fuck you!
Sorry.
Like it just jumps so far from nothing to breaking. Ugh. I'll try this a few more times and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here. We're gonna watch the endings again. Oh no, I'm not gonna back out that way. I'm going to, where is it? How do you do this again? Oh, screen. There you go. In fact, I'm only gonna try this one more time, and then we'll back out and watch the endings again. I don't want to use the term disappointed, but I am surprised at how short the secret ending is. It did reveal something, you know, someone's still there, they want to reconnect Kingdom Hearts, and at first I assumed they meant, you know, another Xehanort, but now that I think about it, reconnect is a very specific word. So I'm thinking they want to, you know, fuse all the worlds back into one. That might be what the Master of Masters is doing. Is he the Master of Masters? He seemed kind of young and small. And I'm trying to remember the Master of Masters from the other games. You only see him like in a cloak. I don't think he's small. I don't know. But I don't think that's the Master of Masters. What? Did it save on its own? I can always reload the save. That's fine. So, I think it auto-saved. So all I gotta do is reload the manual save. Or, since I'm doing it off-stream, I could go ahead and get the actual ingredients the real way. But okay. Let's rewatch the endings again, and then that will be it, unless there's DLC for this. Which, again, there totally could be. So yeah, let's go into theater. Do I want to watch this part? Yeah, I think we kind of have to. And this is the image that I took. I mean, I have a bajillion screenshots, but this is the screenshot of all screenshots. I have this specific one. This is where I looked to see if Terra was there, which he is. So we'll watch all three of these. Well, I guess all four. The whole 30-second secret ending. And then we'll say goodbye for now. Oh shit. Oh shit, what? Fuck, I don't know what the... We'll watch them all, maybe? Oh, you know what? Yeah. We'll watch Checkmate. Yeah. Because this is the entire Chapter 15, as in, like, everything that happened in the final world, I'm guessing. The Checkmate's when we actually beat him. I think.
Why? How?
It's over now! You lost!
No, look. You are too late.
Are we really?
What's gonna happen?
A purge.
The world will be returned whence it started. The world began in darkness, and from that darkness came light. From the light came the people, and the people had hearts. Evil burgeoned in those hearts, begetting more darkness. And the darkness spread across the world like a plague. The light, the symbol of the world's hope, was devoured by shadow, leaving nothing but ruin and utter failure. But the first light, the light of Kingdom Hearts, it can give us a new start. An empty world, pure and bright.
It wasn't your decision to make.
Then whose was it? The world needs someone to stand up and lead. Someone strong, to stop the weak from polluting the world with their endless darkness. Someone to dictate their destiny.
If so, you're not that person, Xehanort. A real leader knows that destiny is beyond his control, and accepts that.
You make me think of an old friend.
Look! Oh.
You made it!
Are you okay?
Yep.
Kingdom Hearts is closing on the other side, but we managed to follow our hearts to you.
Master Xehanort. There's more to light than meets the eye. As I told you.
You sly fox.
Now hand over the Keyblade, Xehanort.
It is too late.
For us, perhaps, but not for them.
No. I can do this.
Enough. Checkmate.
I told you that you might be surprised.
Yeah, you got me.
Huh? Really?
What?
It's just, you never admit it when you lose.
That's 'cause I never lose.
Oh, come on.
Good game today.
I try.
Maybe I won't go as far as you.
Huh?
When the world needs a defender, they'll pick you, Ericus.
Huh? You think?
But that doesn't mean that I can't be there for you.
Yeah, and I'll be there for you.
Very well done. Terra, Aqua, Ven. Forgive your foolish teacher.
Master!
Master.
Master.
Then, I put you through such a harrowing experience. And Aqua, I left you with such a heavy burden. Terra, look after them for me. Please. Here. Ready, my friend? Yes.
Sora, let's close it.
Everybody help me out.
It's finally over.
Oh,
No.
We'll find Kyrie. Let's head back to Master Yen Sid. We can figure it out.
No. I know what to do.
Sora!
My whole journey began the day I lost her. And every time I find her, she slips away again. I thought we'd finally be together, but she's out there, alone. Not for one more second.
that's right.
Thank you, Donald, Goofy. But this time, I have to go it alone.
Sora, listen. The power of waking isn't to go chase hearts around. Even if you do locate Kyrie, you might never come home to us again.
I will. And we'll both be back before you know it.
Please.
Let him go, Mickey.
Riku!
His heart and his mind are made up. Now believe in him.
Yeah. Safe journey, Sora.
Thank you.
Almost forgot I had to mute this for YouTube. Oh my god, now that I know. Like, I was so confused at that scene just because I had so many possibilities, but now that I know it's Sora disappearing, oh my god, it's so sad. Alright. Now we got the secret ending. Oh, the epilogue too. Oh shit, forgot about that. This is something you don't want to forget about.
Finally, back where it belongs.
Did you summon us back?
Yep.
Is that you, Lucio? You look different.
Haven't heard that name in a long while. These days they call me Zigbar, but hey, whatever suits you.
Is it really you?
Yeah, but some time ago I had to cast my old form away. Been through plenty more semblances since, but it's still me underneath it all.
What happened? Why are we here? You tell me!
I had a role to play. And after all these years, it's done.
What role?
I guess Ava didn't make it after all.
Meaning what?
I told her, clear as day, what it is I had to do.
And is that why you decided to exclude her?
As if. Ava had her own mission, and she carried it out.
I've heard enough! Lucio, what was your role?
I hope you like long stories.
Right.
What's this? I heard about this new game. Hmm. 7 black pieces. And? Just watch.
Okay. Good thing I rewatched that, other than being awesome. I made a few observations and I wrote them down because the final talk through here. First and foremost, I think that world is that Final Fantasy world from Toy Story because the main character had the red and blue eyes there. When I first watched it, I thought it was Riku, even though it doesn't really look like Riku, but like, you know, I was like, why does Riku have red and blue eyes? But no, it's not. That's the character that, you know, everyone mistakes Sora for. So that's the Final Fantasy, like, 15 ripoff world, if you want to call it that. It's not ripoff, but you know what I mean. So that's that world. And also, now that I had a good look at him, I do feel like that guy in the black, that might be the Master of Masters. That doesn't change anything, but, you know, just observations. And also a nice little piece. Obviously, this whole chess game between Ericus and Xehanort as a kid was the whole story of Kingdom Hearts. So it's pretty fitting that in the end, Ericus pulled out the 7 dark pieces, symbolizing what I assume are the 5, I don't know what they're called, the 5 evil people, plus Xigbar, plus the Master of Masters, 7. But more important things. I don't think Kairi's the girl in the secret reports anymore. Because I watched it closely, and the person... I'm going to mute this just in case this ends up being hit on YouTube. I don't think so, but just in case. The person, the girl from, you know, who Ansem was studying, she said she had 4 friends, and there are 5 of those, again, Dark Masters. She might be the Ava or something, or in some way she's related to that, possibly. So I don't think that's Kairi, because now that we know also that Kairi was, in fact, I think she was killed. Because we didn't get to watch the scene over, but once I made the connection between the 4 friends and saying, if that's not Kairi, what happened to Kairi? I think Kairi was legit killed, because I thought that in the first place. But it wasn't until the ending. I was like, oh, we got her back. She's not dead. But no, I think she was killed, or in the very least, yeah, something like that happened. So yeah, I don't think that girl's Kairi. Kairi might have been killed. And that leads me to the DLC. If there is DLC, the one thing I missed, which is the most obvious, if there's DLC, it's not going to be finding Sora, unless there's 2 DLCs. The real DLC is Sora finding Kairi. Because we go from Kairi missing to Kairi found and Sora disappearing. We don't get that in between. So that's very clearly, if there's DLC, it's going to be Sora finding Kairi. Which leads me into Sora. After Sora finds Kairi, he seems to also die or whatever. And that takes us into that Final Fantasy-esque world in which Riku follows him in to rescue him. So that part we knew. But otherwise, those were some observations, the most important one being that I no longer think Kairi was the girl that, gave Xehanort his memories back. I think she's related in some way to those 5 people, because she said 4 friends. And she also came from a time of fairy tales, which I thought was kind of referencing how Destiny Islands is unique in its own sense. But yeah, I think she's one of them. And the fact that Xigbar took her, he might know her. So those are some of my observations. There's a lot more. I mean, there's so much content, and I haven't seen everything. I've seen pretty much every game that came out, except for that mobile game, because I didn't play it. It probably has story to it, so I'm actually going to write this down. For my own purposes, I want to see the mobile game Kingdom Hearts story, see if that will help me with anything. Because I'm sure there's something in the mobile game that also relates to this. But they're just planting the seeds for the future. So, once again, there's actually 3 things that need to happen. First of all, the most likely DLC is Sora rescuing Kairi after Kairi was seemingly killed. And then, if there's a second DLC, it will be Riku rescuing Sora. Or that will be the next game, at which point Sora and the gang are going to take on the Master of Masters, Xigbar, and the 5 Dark Masters. Although one of them is missing. Ava, they called her, I believe. So, that is where we are. I am going to watch this cutscene, all these endings, like multiple times over the coming weeks or so. But Kingdom Hearts 3 lived up to my expectations so well. Again, it jumped 2 console generations, and it's noticeable in graphics and just how the game's structured and whatnot. This game was so fun. It delivered on the story. There were periods where it didn't progress the main story too much, which is fine. It just made those periods when it did progress even more epic. And then the endings, it really did tie things up very neatly between the ending and then the secret reports were super fucking awesome, as they've always been in all the games that have those reports. Ansem's report and whatever. I don't remember about the first game if they had something like that. But either way, that's always like something that's really awesome. So like story-wise, it delivered in a big way. It did the right thing in answering pretty much every question, even if it's a vague answer. Like, it doesn't feel like it's left, lingering. Like, oh, they forgot about this. Like, everything seems to have been addressed, we'll say. And it's also leading beautifully to the next game. It has those hints of possible DLCs. Man, this has been so fucking awesome. I am so very, very happy that I got to do this. Pre-ordered the game. Had to wait a whole week so it got these endings patched in. There were no other patches since then. This is still vanilla build. There's been like no bugs or anything, which is what I expect from them to Square Enix deliver a bug-free game. Nice job for them. And just fuck, man, this was beautiful, and I am so very happy, and cannot wait for the next game, possibly DLC. It's going to be just epic, completely epic.